Now, one of the things I want to do is I don't want to go directly for it because it's too intense. It is, as far as I can tell, too connected to too many other things in your life, or maybe better stated, other things are connected to it, whatever. So I want to go to a seemingly different issue. I don't want to jump into that water at this moment. Okay. And what I'm going to try to do is because I know some of what happened on your story. One of your takes on it is you were responsible for it, and there's a blame kind of thing for it, etc. Okay, I mean that's part of the issue. So what I want to do, because since that seemed to be so centerpiecey, if that's the right term, in your response to it, I want to go back to childhood and I wanted, because you had told me that you were given great responsibility even as a child. Okay, so we're going to leave Vietnam alone. Okay, we're going to go back to childhood. Mm-hmm. You have some issues, with your father, family, none of which I have big detail on. Okay, but what I'd like to have you do is go back at a time. Well, first of all, tell me, from a responsibility point of view, what responsibility was put on you, and at what age?
Well, it was just always expected that if whatever Dad requested to be done, you were to be able to do it. Again, in my family, if Dad told you to do that, you did it. So
okay.
You were just expected to do things, the term earlier, do it right.
Yeah, okay.
So.
What I'd like to ask you about that is, where does responsibility come in?
Because it was my responsibility to learn it and to be there to do Dad's work for him.
And if you did not live up to your responsibility, then
that
what?
would be failing Dad.
Be failing Dad, okay. This appears to be a major core issue because John's Vietnam experience bounces off of this whole thing about being responsible. And his dad's behind that, and his dad's an authority figure in all of this. And so what we need to do here is to start using EFT to address, and if we can, unravel some of this intense conditioning by his father about being responsible for everything, because that just makes the one experience that he had monumentally worse. Because what did he do? He fell down on his responsibility. He failed Dad. Now, he may not be verbalizing that and never thought about it in those terms since that experience, but it's in the background and we're addressing it now to John's benefit. All right. And there are lots of circumstances in your life where you were given this responsibility?
As a result of that type of thing, I just seems like I was always in the position of being in charge of, because I automatically thought in terms of how to do it. If something was put in front of me, I automatically went to that, and that equated to me being in charge most of the times.
And if it didn't go well, does that mean I'm not acting responsibly, or does that mean I didn't please Dad, or something else?
The two are kind of interchangeable.